What's going on? Hey, friends. Hey, friends. Hey. You know what? Actually, let me start off with my official, YouTube intro. Hey, friends. Welcome back to our channel. My name is Lena Lord. If you are new here, hi, hello, welcome. On the channel, we talk a lot about personal development and personal finances. So if you enjoy conversations like that, definitely subscribe and join the party. Yes, I thank you for showing up live with me, friends. Thank you so much. Friends. Ooh, what did I just do? Y'all are going to have to bear with me because I barely go live on here. So I need to make sure that I'm able to see the chat while we are chit-chatting and whatnot. You know what I mean? Hey, friends. Oh, my goodness. Okay, how are you guys doing? It's been a while. I'm going to be reading these comments while I speak at the same time. So as I'm simultaneously reading and speaking, bear with me if there are a bit of lags. My sincere apologies. But yeah, it's been a while, guys. It's been a while. Basically, I've been on a break, a mini vacation, because I'm all about taking mini retirements throughout your life. So I was just on a mini vacation, about, I think, 6 weeks of a vacation. So I just wasn't worrying about like creating content or strategizing, content strategy, any of that stuff. I was just living. I was just living. You know that Courtney, is it Courtney? Yeah, Courtney TikTok sound that's going around. My vibe right now is just living life. I was just like living life. I was just here to live life. That was what I was on, basically. But yes. Let me see. Where you guys all messaging from? Where you guys from? Where you checking in from? All of this stuff. I feel like the YouTube backend has changed so much. There's a lot going on here, so my apologies. I'm a little slow, a little bit. Miami, the Bahamas, Australia, Barbados, Louisiana, Toronto, North Carolina. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Cool. Oh, let me just see. It's here. Yes. Today's live, we're basically going to just be talking. Oh, Chicago's in the house, South Africa, Vegas, Boston, Virginia, U.S. Virgin Islands. Okay. And Cali. Oh, I just came from there. I love California. Guyana. We're international, baby. Yeah, so today I just wanted to check in with everyone, do a Q&A, just touch base, see how everyone's doing, because I have been slightly MIA, and of course, my apologies for that. But also, not really, because like we're meant to take breaks, right? We are human beings, and if you work all the time, you're just going to experience burnout, which is no bueno. So yes, I'm here now. I'm always available on Instagram. Like if you follow me on Instagram, that's where I bees at on a regular basis. So yes, if you're ever like, where's Lynn at? What is she doing? Just check in with me on Instagram. I'm probably posting on my story because I feel like that's the most low effort form of content creation for me personally. So that's where I bees at. Yes, where did my chat session just go? Oh Lord. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, boom. We have found it. Let's see. Yes, you have a question, drop it down below. Yes, Diana, I completely agree. It's really important for you to know what your boundaries are and what your limits are. You can't just always be working. You're a human being. I live for the pleasure and I live for the passion, honey. So once I get my priorities in check, I have systems that are automated, and I have set things that are set in place and team members who are amazing and help me when I need to take a break. I'm like, all right, it's time to go. Peace out. Y'all know I'm always talking about the Peace Out Fund. sometimes it's necessary to say peace out. What's the sunset looking like today? Oh, it's pretty, kinda. We've had better. The sunset currently is decent, I would say. My table's a little... That is the vibe that we're on at the moment. Did I move to the States? I did not move to the States. I'm still here in my home in Canada, in Toronto. But I was in the States for about a month or so, a little over a month. Do you have any advice on how to be super focused? Eliminate distractions, set power hours. I have a whole video on how to be productive or stop procrastinating. So definitely check that video out. But there's little tricks that you can use. I use the 5-second rule. Like if it's going to take you, when you think of something that you have to do, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And on that one, you just get up and go. And once you start being productive, it kind of helps you to keep going. But you got to eliminate the distractions like your phone, the social media, the TV. Trying to do two things simultaneously means that one thing is going to get less of you. So yes, multitasking is a productivity faux pas. You don't want to do it because you're not going to get anything done at 100%. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll be able to, let's say you're answering emails, but you're also watching a show at the same time. You might think, okay, let me watch the show while I answer my emails. And that's going to take you like maybe an hour and a half to do the emails and watch the show. But then you had to keep on rewinding so that you can get the best parts of the show. And then you also might have sent off the email with a bunch of typos and grammar errors. So it's better to just set time aside to do each thing separately. Maybe it would have taken you 30 minutes of extreme productivity, and then you could have watched the show for an hour and you did both things like properly, you know, instead of trying to do both things simultaneously and not doing anything really great. Sorry. Let's see. When does the Good Girls Gone Boss Society open for new members? We are definitely going to be opening up for new members in July. But if you are on the waiting list, be on the lookout for a special early access email, perhaps. So if you're not already on the email list, the VIP waiting list, go ahead and sign up for that. But it's going to be opening up to everyone in July. I missed you too, Parrish. I missed YouTube. I really did. But I also needed to recharge because I am a human. I'm not a machine that is just operated on electricity. You don't just plug me in and I be moving. You know what I mean? Hey, Carolina. Carolina. Top books to read. I have a whole video on that as well, on my favorite books. I think it depends on what you're into. I like Quiet. That's a recent book that I reread, and I actually really like it. It's great it's great for introverts, but also even if you're not an introvert, it's a great book to read to understand maybe some of your introverted friends, or maybe understand yourself better. So Quiet's a great book. Another one is The 4-Hour Workweek. That, like I said, is the quintessential book for the 9-to-5er who has a side hustle. So yeah, you might want to check that out. And let's see, what else is a good book off the top of my head? Atomic Habits by, I want to say James. I'm forgetting his name at the moment, but Atomic Habits is a great one as well for creating productive habits for yourself. So yeah, but definitely check out that book that I mentioned. That video that I mentioned, because I have a bunch of book recommendations there, and I talked a little bit about the books in there. Someone is using your name with a special character in the spelling to scam. Yes, guys, please be careful about who you're following on the internet and like where you're sending your money, where you're shopping, things like that, because there's a bunch of scammers out here. It's not just me. I'm not the only one who has fake profiles. A whole bunch of people on the internet have fake profiles. And I found that it's a lot of people who talk about finance as well, finance and business. For some reason, they have a whole lot of fake profiles. So just be careful. If they're telling you to join some WhatsApp group, don't do it. I would never tell you guys to join a WhatsApp group or to follow some sort of like Forex mentor or like follow some sort of like stock market mentor. Like I would never tell you guys to do that, especially in no sketchy like comment type of, type of way. So be on the lookout for that. Oh, I look super skinny? Is that right? Wow. Well, I'll take it, honey, because I gained a lot of weight over the quarantine. I gained my quarantine 15. So Diana said a lot of them DM you personally. It's a mess. Be careful who's DMing you. If you see a DM from me, just click on the profile just to make sure that it's me. And some of these fake profiles look so believable too. They have like even more followers than me, but go click on the pictures, see if anyone's commenting, things like that. Have you thought about including a book club in Good Girls Gone Boss Society? Yes, so there is a book club in the society. We have a whole thread on the Discord chat for the book club. We used to have like actual meetings, but not too many people were attending the meetings. So we decided to just turn it into a thread, and that's been working out. But yeah, we do have a book of the month every single month inside of the society. Guys, one quick second. I'm going to turn off one of these lights because I feel like the lighting looks crazy. I look so orange. Hold on, I'll be back. Is that better or not really? I'm sorry, guys. I still look orange, huh? My apologies. Sorry about that. All right, so. Oh, well, thank you, Dream. You know what? I did have a lot of friends in school. And you know what? I might have dressed cute from time to time, but I look back at those pictures and I'm like, oh my God, I thought it was cute. What was I wearing? Oh my God. Didn't we all think we were so cute in high school? Gosh, I look back. Facebook reminds me every day. I'm like, girl, you thought you was cute, but let me just place this reminder for you right quick. That's why I don't really be signing into my Facebook profile like that. I don't need that type of toxicity in my life. Okay. Any tips on starting a business for under $250? I have an entire video on how I started my business with under $100. Check that video out. I'll drop some right now. Your domain will cost under $10 most likely. Your website, there's a bunch of drag and drop builder websites or just beginner friendly websites that allow you to build your own website and host your domain on there. Sites like Shopify, Wix, Squarespace. I know I'm forgetting a very popular one at the moment. Oh, there's also Big Cartel, but I really am not a big fan of like almost every Big Cartel site that I've seen. I'm like, I don't really like the interface. But yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just like reading this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I am still orange. My apologies. I just don't know how to really fix the lighting over here. But yeah, domain, build your own website, and use social media, guys. Social media is free advertising, content creation in particular, because there's different ways that you can use social media to promote your business and market your business. But I think a lot of people want to like throw money into Facebook ads, and they want to throw money into like paid advertising, like paying influencers to post their stuff. But content creation is free and it's everlasting. So start your content creation journey and start thinking about how you can create a level of authority or trust in that space that you want to talk about or you want to sell your products. Let's say it's a fashion boutique that you're trying to start out. Start talking about how you style your pieces, like show up. Don't be afraid. People buy people primarily, so they want to see the face behind the business or at least the story behind the business, right? Even if you want to be a faceless business, still have some sort of story that you could share. Did I? Any videos on how to manifest? I sure do. I have a video on how to get anything you want, I believe is what the title is. But search in my videos, if you go to the search bar, just put manifest. And I'm pretty sure I have at least 1 or 2 videos on that. But I have so many ideas, guys, of videos that I want to do now that I'm back. You have no idea. I feel so refreshed now that I'm back. Oh my God. I needed that break. Guys, 2020, the entire 2020, I had 0 breaks, working nonstop. So to take this month off was amazing. And I felt so great. I thought I was going to feel guilty, but I didn't, for not working and not strategizing and not, doing outreach and things like that. But I didn't feel guilty. I feel refreshed. I felt great in the time and I feel refreshed now and I'm ready to come back. So the reason why I'm saying that is that sparked my interest, the topic about manifesting. I think I want to do another video on that. Christina, when will Good Girls Gone Boss Society membership reopen? It's going to reopen in July for everybody. And if you're on the waiting list, you're going to get an email as soon as it's open. So please do join the waiting list so that you do not miss as soon as it's open, as soon as you get early access for being on the VIP waiting list. So definitely check that out. It's on goodgirlsgoneboss.com/society. And I will probably leave that in the comments if I can. I'm not sure if I can do that or not. Let's see. Let us see if I have the option to do so or not. www.goodgirlsgoneboss.com/society. Boom. Okay. Can you tell us more about the Good Girls Gone Boss Society? So it's basically a membership community of like-minded, ambitious bosses. We talk about personal development and personal finances. It is Good Girls Gone Boss episodes on YouTube, but on steroids, and it's more interactive as well. So we have weekly group video calls with me and other industry experts where we talk about things like using social media to pitch to brands or to grow your business using social media. We talk about investing. There's a stock market course in there as well. We speak about just mindset in general, money mindset, and just becoming the best version of yourself. We had a mindset coach come in and give us a group therapy session, a group workshop, and it was amazing on just identifying generational patterns and breaking that. And overall, it is a community of leveling up. It's a community of getting your finances together, your business together, your mindset together. And it's just great positive vibes. So there's so much more about the society on the website. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have it open, have it available, because to me, it is really my way of giving back and connecting with you guys on a more personal level, because we get to have those video calls every week and I get to share behind the scenes stuff of what's going on behind the scenes of my business, or just YouTube in general or content creation, and we get to connect with other experts. It's really my way of giving back and also connecting with my community, with my people, with my friends. And my favorite component of it ultimately is when other members become friends and create bonds and like lifelong bonds. And it's just so much transformation and leveling up. And when each member is supporting one another, that's really like what drives me. That's really what the society is all about. It's community. It is community. So I hope that answers your question about what the society is. If you wanted to know more, please do like drop the question, check out the website. But it's my baby. That's my little baby. You know what I mean? I feel like every time someone asks me, so like, tell me about the Good Girls Compost Society, I could go on and on for days. I could start rambling. It's almost like when someone says like, so tell me about yourself. You're like, who am I again? Even though you know so much about yourself, it's just like, I don't know where to begin. What would you like me to say? Where would you like me to start? But ultimately, Good Girls Gone Boss Society is an inclusive society of like-minded, ambitious bosses learning and leveling up together. Yes, also leveling up financially. Absolutely. Are you still working corporate? I do not work corporate anymore. 2020 was the first year that I 100% was working for myself as my own boss. So, yep, no more corporate career for me. Might go back to corporate, but like not as an employee, maybe to run different things behind the scene, maybe to work B2B, but not to be an employee. I love my corporate career though. Like I would not trade it for the world. I loved corporate. I learned a lot about myself, about business, how to run a business, how to be a great boss because I was once an employee. So I know what that feels like. So how to be a great boss, how to run an organization or run a team, team management, people management. Yeah. Any tips or insight for mentoring for real estate? Any tips or insight or mentoring for real estate? So I'm not a real estate agent, so I personally wouldn't be able to mentor you on real estate. But I would say try working for real estate agents because they're ultimately their own bosses and they always need some sort of assistant. Like all my real estate friends are big bosses. Like they're always on the move. They always got things going. And I know that people who are running an entire operation always need hands on deck. So if you are available to, I would try pitching to them some sort of assistant role, whether it is cold calling or putting up their signs and things like that, and cultivate an actual relationship with them. And they'll show you the ropes. I've never met a successful person who wants to keep it a hush hush. I've never met a successful person who wants to keep their tricks of the trade a secret. So yeah, offer value. Anytime you're looking for any type of mentor at all, offer value. Offer something that could help them with whatever they have going on, and they will forever have loyalty to you, and they'll always put you at the forefront of any opportunities that come by. It's happened to me time and time again where I've offered value just because I admire someone and I'm like, yo, I love what you're doing. And they always put me on when opportunities come about. And the same thing has happened to me as well. People who have just like reached out and said, hey, I can help you with this, or like just wanted to be helpful with something that I'm doing. I've always brought their name up whenever an opportunity arises that I'm like, okay, this person would be great for this. I always bring up their name. So offer value if you're looking for a mentor, offer any expertise or skills that you may have, and cultivate a valuable, meaningful, genuine relationship with them. How old do you need to be to join the Good Girls Gone Boss Society? There isn't really an age restriction, but I would say 18 or older, just because you have to make the credit card purchase. So if you're under 18, just make sure, please, that you have parental consent. But mainly everyone in the society is over 18. Yes. The Good Girls Gone Boss Society is amazing. Thanks, boo. Thanks, boo. Hey, friend. Hey, family. Hey, friend. Was I a business administrator? So I was a project accountant, but my degree is in business admin. Yeah, I have a bachelor's of business admin with an area of emphasis in finance. And before I got that, I had my bachelor's diploma in accounting. So I've always worked in accounting and finance. And my last role before quitting corporate was a project accountant. Diana, hey girl. Next call, could we invite okay, hey sis, I am part of the Good Girls Gone Boss Society. Next call, could you invite CEO of a tech company or media company? Ooh, that could be a very great call. I believe we do have a CEO of a media company coming in. Amoy Henry's coming in the last Saturday of this month. So last Saturday of June, Amoy Henry's going to be coming in to talk about finding funding for your business. So that would be an amazing call to hop on because she is an incredible entrepreneur and she owns a media company. And I believe she does do some stuff in tech as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it's so interesting that you mentioned that because, yeah, I believe Amoy does do tech and media. And she's coming on to talk about funding for your business, how to find funding for your business, applying for grants, all that good stuff. So you definitely want to check out that call. It's going to be so good. She is amazing at what she does. She's an absolute beast at what she does when it comes to like funding venture capitalists, finding venture capitalists and pitching to venture capitalists. She's co-founder of Pitch Better, which helps women to pitch their business. So yes, since you're in the society, Diana girl, do not miss that call. It's this month, this Saturday. So yeah. And if you aren't in the society, no worries. Add yourself to the wait list and, we'll see what we could do. But either way, if you come in to the society, all the calls are pre-recorded. So you'll be able to access the calls that we had in the past. Sorry, they're not pre-recorded. What am I talking about? The recordings are posted. So if you come into the society after any of the calls that we've had in the past, you'll still be able to watch the replay. You just won't be able to obviously ask questions in real time to the guest expert or to myself for that particular call, but you'll still be able to gain all the knowledge. And you can still ask questions in the Discord chat because we do have a live Discord chat that you can, connect with the members throughout the week. So definitely check that out because you're going to be able to get insight and your questions answered as well. But yeah. Will you be putting any videos on the Good Girls Gone Boss YouTube page? I will be. But I think I created that website right before I came to the self-realization that sis, you're about to really burn out like a candle, like you about to be burnt out, girl. So I put a pause on that. Didn't want to spread myself too thin and put out quantity but not quality, but I will be putting out videos on that channel soon enough. We're at 5,000 subscribers on that channel. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing to the Good Girls Gone Boss YouTube channel. If you haven't already, we don't have any videos up on there yet, but we will shortly. We will. I have plans for that channel. I do. So do I use Clubhouse? I have a profile. I don't like Clubhouse. I don't like it. I gave it an opportunity. I tried to be open-minded, and I did do quite a few calls on there. But to me, I feel like it's a podcast that I can't speed up because I listen to everything in 2x speed, and I can't speed it up. And I also don't know if it's going to be a podcast of quality or not, because I don't know what the topic's about to be. And it's too much unknown for me personally. It's a personal thing. I'm not saying the app sucks. It's a personal thing. I am a little bit of a control freak. I'm a Virgo, I like to know what's happening, what's going on, what's coming up. And I feel like with Clubhouse, I don't have no control. I can't speed it up. I don't know what we're about to talk about. I don't know for how long we're about to talk about it. I don't know whoever comes on the stage, if they're going to be talking for hours or not, or if it's going to be a quick 20-second question. It's a lot for me. I have to take it in small doses and increments, And so I haven't been on the app in, I don't know, months, but maybe down the line, I'll give it another chance. I'll never say never, but for this moment in time, I'm putting a little button on Clubhouse. Um, um, do you think YouTube is still a good source for getting PD? I'm going to assume that PD means paid. If I'm wrong, please let me know, Monica. But yes, the answer is absolutely yes. YouTube is not going anywhere. It is the second largest search engine in the world. The only search engine that's larger than YouTube is Google, but Google owns YouTube. So really, they're not going anywhere. If you can see an internet without Google, then you can see an internet without YouTube. But I don't foresee that happening, especially in the near future. So I would 100% still invest in YouTube and invest in creating YouTube videos and using YouTube to grow your social presence if that's what you're interested in doing. If that is what you're interested in doing. It's not for everybody. I totally get it. But a lot of people be talking to themselves when they're getting ready, acting like, they're on a YouTube video saying, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, even though you're just talking to yourself. You know who you are. You people know who you are who do that. And if you do, just start the YouTube channel. Just start. It's no more talking in the mirror. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. No, say it to the camera and then post it. It's the editing for me, girl. Yes, me too. But take your time. Do the first few, and then you can start to outsource once you recognize whether or not this is something that you want to do or not. And if you absolutely just hate editing, you don't want to get into it, you're not interested in getting into it at all, then just go ahead and outsource it from the beginning. Sorry. Jessica said, I'm guilty. Aren't we all? Before I started my YouTube channel, guys, I used to make videos all the time and just not post it. Or I would post it and then delete it in like 24 hours. I'm so sorry. I'm catching up with these comments, my loves. I'm catching up. If I missed your question, feel free to repost it. Let me see. Tips for confidence. By the way, love your content. Thank you so much, Karen. Tips for confidence. I would say F, everyone's opinion. There's that. Your affirmations, telling yourself every day that you are loved, you're protected, you're safe, you're beautiful, both inside and out. You're safe. Did I say that? that you're good, and whatever happens in this world, you're going to be good. So saying those affirmations, I think, really help. Self-love first before anything. I think that really helps with confidence, and saying everyone else's opinion. And when you realize that, like, everyone just wants the same things in life, they want to be accepted, they want to be loved, then it kind of helps as well to not take things personally, or not even worry about other people's opinions, because everyone wants the same thing. Everyone has the same goals. They just want to be loved and accepted. So do you. Life is for the living, you have to chop life before life comes and chops you. Diana, yes, you manifested everything you desire because you put the work in and took a chance on yourself. If you're going to bet on anything, bet on yourself. If you are going to bet on anyone, bet on yourself. Don't bet on no man, your girlfriends, your homegirls, homeboys, your family. Don't bet on anybody. Bet on yourself. You've got this, my loves. You have got this. And you're the only person that you can control. You cannot control anyone else's actions, opinions, anything. Any advice? Oh, hey, mother, Milu. Any advice for a new YouTuber that gets little to no views just yet? Yes, comment on other people's stuff. Be the first comments on other people's stuff. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to just comment on people's stuff. I think people will post content and then it just disappears because no one even knows that it exists. So don't be afraid to promote yourself, comment on other people's videos, so that other people who are already on YouTube, in order to get to your content, is just a simple click, as opposed to, externally commenting on maybe social media and stuff like that, commenting on Instagram and whatnot. It's a little bit harder for people to move from Instagram and then come to YouTube to find your video, unless they're extremely motivated to do so. So I think commenting on YouTube is one of the biggest ways to get views to your profile that everyone kind of sleeps on. Comment, and don't just comment on anything. Comment on the new videos. Comment on videos that were just posted, so that any other comments that come after your comment will see your comment. Any other views that come after your comment has already been posted will see your comment as well. That is a tactic to use if you don't have a social media presence outside of YouTube already. Some people have a big social media presence on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, and they're literally just converting their audience from one social media platform to the next. So how they grow on their platform is, you can't use those same tactics that someone else who's big on Instagram is using to grow their YouTube, because they're just transferring their audience. But if you are starting out fresh, like I did, with no social media, I had zero social media before I started my YouTube channel. That was how I got my first 2,000 subscribers in a month. I was commenting on a bunch of other people's videos, amongst some other things, but we do be talking about that in the society a lot. And I also have a few videos here on YouTube as well. Well, I think I have at least one or two that I talk about, growing your YouTube channel. Sorry guys, I hate these little pauses where I have to read all the comments. Did I miss when the Good Girls Gone Boss Society will reopen? Good Girls Gone Boss Society will reopen in July for everybody. And if you're on the waiting list, you will get a notification as soon as that happens. So head over to goodgirlsgoneboss.com/society to check it out. I'm going to post it again because I know we have some friends who are joining us a little bit later. It's all good. It's all good. Society, goodgirlsgoneboss.com/society. Posted that. So yes, if you're on the waiting list, as soon as we open, you're going to get notified of when we do that. So don't miss that. Oh, thank you, Milu. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, Mona Lisa. What jobs can you do with a BA in business administration and management? I think a BA in the States is like, what is a BA in the States? BA. What is a BA in the States? Should I just Google that right quick? 1 second, let me see. What is a BA in a BA degree? Bachelor of Arts? Bachelor of Arts. Thank you guys. Because I know BA to be business administration, but then you said BA in business administration. Okay, so a Bachelor of Arts in business administration. Got you. Okay. So the thing with university degrees, and I was told this while I was in university, but I didn't actually see it until I was in the corporate world, that your degree, a lot of places, they just want you to have a degree, but it doesn't need to be specific to what the role is, especially in the business field. So when I got my this was my second accounting job, my manager had an engineering degree and I was in accounting. I was in school for accounting and she had graduated for engineering, but she was the finance manager. So I was like, what's going on here? So because there was a lot of math that she took, and she took some classes in accounting as well, she just became the finance manager, but her degree was in engineering. So basically, a business degree is pretty versatile, and you can get a lot of different roles with a business degree. You can get a lot of different roles with just a degree in general. If you're watching this and you have a degree in one thing, but you work in another field, drop it down below. But I saw that so many times while I was working corporate, people who had like geography degree, arts degrees, finance degrees, who would work in marketing, who worked in operations, who worked in recruiting, so you would think recruiting job, I need an HR degree. No, there's someone who went to school for geography there. So there are a whole bunch of different jobs that you can get with a business administration degree. But I would say specifically admin roles, especially, for example, an executive assistant. That's a well-paying administration role, or an administrative role. An executive assistant, you can get, depending on the place that you're working on, like marketing roles, accounting roles, anything that requires you to be meticulous with systems and organization, knowing your spreadsheets, knowing how to organize well. A business administration degree definitely works there. Yeah, Brittany says she has a history degree and works in college admissions, right? Like, you have your degree, you're Gucci. That's what I've found. I found to be true in regards to finding jobs that require you to have a degree. They're not that picky on what your degree was about. Because another little thing that I realized is that a lot of degrees, what you learn, are similar. And then also a lot of people just pass, like they'll do what they need to do in order to pass the tests and the quiz and the midterms and the finals, but barely retain it. And I think that employers know that. So they're not too much of sticklers on what your degree is about. I think that I personally loved the fact that I had a degree in finance and worked in finance, and I had my post-secondary education in accounting and worked in accounting, because it allowed me to retain the information so much better. Like, I was learning things at school that I was literally applying at work, or I would have to figure something out at work and learn it on the job, and then I'd be learning it at school, and I'm like, oh yeah, I already learned that at work. Actually, I do this at work on a regular basis. I get it. So it just made graduating from uni that much easier for me, because I understood it thoroughly. But if you're taking something that, or you have a degree in something and you're interested in another career, don't let that stop you. Don't let the fact that you have a business degree stop you from applying for a marketing role or applying for an HR role or starting a business even that's in none of those things. Like, don't let your education hinder you, and don't let that define who you are. You're not defined by what you studied in school and what you do for a living. You're defined by your impact and how you're impacting the world and people around you and what you add to this world. That's how you are defined and identified, by your spirit and your soul. I don't mean to sound like all hippy dippy, but it's real. It's true. Like, your impact and how you care for the people around you, you care for this world, you care for strangers, and what you're doing for people without thinking about what you're getting in return is really what life's about. It's not what you do for a living or what degree you got in school or lack thereof. That kind of stuff doesn't matter. Deza said, I have a science degree. My first job was in a procurement analyst. Girl, I tell you. Oh yeah, my procurement manager at I think it was my second last job or third last, whatever. She had an admin position as well in the Philippines. So she came and she got the procurement job just based off connects. Unfortunately for her, though, the person who connected her to the job got fired, and so did she, because unfortunately she wasn't competent, and she was constantly telling people, like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do procurement. I don't know how to do buying. Like, this is not what I went to school for. I'm just doing this because I need a paycheck. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I've noticed that people want you to have degrees and want to pay you $14 an hour. I'm dead. Depends. I'm sure. I'm not sure how to pivot my resume from business to education. I think that's my setback. So I would encourage you to look at the resume, go on Google and Google what a resume looks like for the position that you're looking for. And all of those little points that they list, try to relate that back to your current role. So like, let's say you have business education and they're looking for someone who has taught maybe a small group of people. Speak about your leadership positions and how you've taught or maybe trained new hires on the job, or just like your training experience. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be specific to students in elementary school or something, but in what type of positions were you in that you needed to teach others or be in a leadership position and take control or take charge. Focus on those things. Focus on the strengths that you have, that you picked up on your business, in your business education or your business experience. I promise you, like 99% of skills are transferable. I promise you, there's a way to position everything. Go on a job posting for education, like the role that you're looking for in education, see what they're looking for. And if you're like, yes, I can do that, frame your resume to show how you can do that. Because I'm sure you can, especially if you're interested in education. Just go for it. Go, have the cojones, have the audacity to just like go for it. Don't let that stuff set you back because you feel like, oh, I'm not 100% qualified for a role. I promise you, it's people that are applying for positions with zero experience, and they might get their foot in the door. They just might. Bonita, bonita, beautiful bonita. She has a bachelor's degree in psychology and another in sociology. Never got a job in those fields, so now She's an entrepreneur. You go, sis. You go. You go, girl. Build your own table. Ooh, kids both have their BAs, but they're in film and theater. My son does lighting, sound, and writes scripts for movies. Amazing. My daughter, theater, manages and paints scenes in set. They're both trained in all. That's incredible. I feel like as long as you're happy, that is literally all that matters. I'm so happy to hear that. I love hearing when people have roles that are not traditional. It's not the I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a nurse, I'm a teacher. Those are amazing careers and very, very well needed for our society. So, so needed. But I love hearing different, different careers every now and again. I like that. Um, ooh, oh, okay, sorry. It's a lot. There's a lot of words. Do you offer YouTube consulting or channel audits? So we have channel audits inside of the society. I used to do the one-on-ones, but it was just hard to balance everything at the same time simultaneously. So I don't do one-on-one consults at the moment, but I do have group coaching calls inside of the society where we will we do calls where we channel audit everyone's channels. I pull them up one by one, and we all will add any feedback or like tips or things that were like, oh my God, this looks amazing. This looks dope. So I don't offer the one-on-ones at the moment, but I do have the group coaching inside of the Good Girls Gone Boss Society, where we'll have a live video call and pull up everyone's YouTube channel one by one and give feedback. I will give feedback, and then also in the comments section, there will be feedback and tips as well. And people are able to chime in, hop on and say like, hey, I love how you did X, Y, Z. What has worked for me is ABC. So, which platform would you recommend is best for marketing an e-commerce business, Instagram or YouTube? Thanks. Okay, that's a really great question. I think that it depends on what you're selling and who your target audience is. Also, I find that YouTube can be a little bit of a delayed gratification because there are so many users on YouTube. There's 2 billion users on YouTube. I can't remember the number on Instagram, but it's far less. And then also YouTube, the content just lives a lot longer. So the reason why I say it's delayed gratification is you'll post it today and you'll be consistent in your content, and it could look like it's barely growing until it starts to grow and it starts to snowball. And now your content that you created 2 years ago is still bringing in traffic to your business currently. Like this is what's happening with me now. Like videos that I made a year plus, 2 years plus, 3 years plus, I'm still getting paid off of. Whereas with Instagram, content doesn't live that long. You have to continuously keep posting. You have to show up every single day. You have to upload your content. So it's 2 different types of strategies. I think it's important to recognize like what type of content you're creating, for who you're creating, and where they're congregating as well. Is your target audience probably on YouTube searching how-tos, or are they on Instagram looking at like outfit inspo, things like that? Think about your target customer, your dream client, and where they would be hanging out. Are they in college and probably on TikTok? Are they a business professional and probably on LinkedIn? You gotta think about these things. You gotta really know who you're selling to, who your dream customer, dream client is, and where they like to hang out. For me, my dream client is all about like personal development, personal finance, and leveling up and becoming the better version of themselves. And that person is probably on YouTube searching how-tos, as opposed to maybe on on Twitter with, tweets. It's a different realm on Twitter, so that wouldn't be my place to focus my content creation strategy on. Hope that made sense to you. Please let me know if it did or if it did not. Is that right? All right, guys, it's a lot. I'm so sorry. I don't even know I don't know what accent that was. My sincere apologies. I'm actually starting to get tired, and I get a little loopy when I'm tired. A little cray-cray when I'm tired. So I'm going to be ending the live soon. I'm a little bit of a grandma. It's almost 10 o'clock, my bedtime, because I did wake up very early today. I woke up around 5:36 today. Well, I woke up at 5:30, but I was in my bed until about 6 o'clock. But sometimes you got to defrost before you just hop out of the bed. So I'm going to be heading off of this call. This was so much fun hanging out with you guys. I missed you guys. I missed you on YouTube so much. I really did. I'm going to be having a video come out hopefully by Monday. It's complete. I mean, not Monday, sorry, Sunday at noon Eastern time. I'm hoping that the video is edited and to my liking, and I will be posting it. Please do subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Does anyone on this call not subscribe? No, can't be. Cannot be. I'm sure everyone here is subscribed. Yeah. Right. Oh, is it superb? Oh my God, Diana, you are gassing me up, honey. Ooh, everyone's loving. Wait, no, now I'm messing up the ting. I'm really messing up the ting now. But yeah, let me hop off of this call before I completely embarrass my family name and my dad takes my last name away from me, because what am I doing here on this internet all loopy? Anyways, new video being uploaded this Sunday. It's just going to be a vlog, like a week in my life kind of thing. And it's actually the week before I went on the 6-week hiatus, but I think you guys are going to like it. I'm hoping that the videos that start to come out are great and beautiful quality that make you guys so happy to watch and take in a bunch of brilliant information, yeah, and it motivates you and inspires you to be incredible. But yeah, that's gonna be on Sunday, and from there we're just gonna continue being consistent with the content, because we back, baby, we back, and it feels so good. I missed you guys. Let's just come in, can we just hug, because I missed you guys? Okay, come. I missed you so much, but I'm back and I ain't going nowhere for some time. I'm going to go away again eventually, because that's just how I do. We are humans, so we got to take breaks, but it's not going to be for some time. So yes, that's it for now. And for those who were asking or missed it earlier, the Good Girls Gone Boss Society enrollment will be open in July. Go ahead and subscribe to the list. If you go to www.goodgirlsgoneboss.com/society, the link will be there to sign up for the VIP waiting list. So you will get an exclusive email to you if you're on the VIP waiting list when we open up. So be on the lookout for that. I love you guys so much. I love you to the moon and back. Be true to you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye, friends.